Soldiers, friends, and families gathered at dawn for an ANZAC Day service to commemorate the landing of Australian and New Zealand Army Corps troops on the shores of Gallipoli during World War I. In order to open a path for Allied navies during World War I, the Australian and New Zealand soldiers, who became known as ANZACs, landed on Gallipoli and met with fierce resistance from Ottoman Turkish defenders, resulting in a stalemate that lasted 8 months.
It was the first time we committed soldiers to war, and certainly World War I. So it was the start of the founding of a national identity because we were such a young nation. So it means a great deal for us.
Of all the nations that took part in the landings, Australia and New Zealand's proportion of casualties in relation to participation was the most significant, totaling over 60% of the fighting force, all of whom were volunteers.
It is a day overall of commemoration as we remember the sacrifice, but it transfers into a day of celebration as we not only do we give thanks, but we enjoy the freedoms that have been hard won by those that have gone before us.
Recognizing the sacrifices so many of their countrymen made, these two nations take pride in what they call the ANZAC spirit.
They showed incredible mateship, initiative, intuition, the ability to create something from nothing, and there was a determination that came through them that shone out through that adversity. And not only now do we see that in our soldiers and our military, but we like to think it's also part of our natural society, the Australian culture.
And this ANZAC spirit was celebrated by many on Fort Benning. From Australia to New Zealand to American, French, British, and Turkish, all took turns laying flowers at the memorial, recognizing their brothers in arms.
At the end of the day, it is a great comfort to know that you are not alone, not just with your battle buddies from your own unit and your own country, but to know also that you're fighting in a common cause for the good of humanity, to promote the freedoms that we enjoy today.
For ANZACs on Fort Benning, following the ceremony will be a traditional game of cricket, a national pastime to ring in the celebration of the day. Melissa Bell, Fort Benning TV.